Hey, what's up guys? This is Brad of Despite Fitness, and I'm going to do a fast video, and I'm going to hold to that today. It is really going to be a fast video. And I want to call this video, what the fuck is that? And you'll see why in a minute. There's a new exercise that I got the idea for the other day, and I just set it up and ran through it. But I don't really know what to call it. It's a form of a tricep extension, but it's got a little bit of a twist. And I just want to highlight it because I think it's pretty cool and it is super effective. I did it yesterday and my triceps today are smoked.
Not just yours,
and Nat's feeling it too.
Sure.
So I just want to highlight the movement for you guys so you can kind of see it. Because if you have the means, then I highly, highly recommend this. And really all it takes is a bit of chain and these little handles like this, right? I just have these little handles. Now, something like this, you could do a bicep curl, something like that, and just having that chain and the oscillation, the movement in there would really make it difficult. But what we're here to focus on today is doing it for the triceps. And what we did was just sit down kind of like this, roll it back, and just do a tricep extension. And again, the same way you normally do an extension, right? Where if you do that extension, if you go straight up, straight down, then you're gonna be kind of supporting some of the weight and it's not gonna be as difficult. But if you keep that arm more like this, you know, so you can kind of create a 45-degree angle with the arms, all that tension stays on the triceps. And then of course you get that load up as you begin to extend the tricep and extend it out. And it becomes harder at the top, which for most people is really the difficult portion for movements, right? When you're benching, almost always you see someone fail toward the top. So if you can overemphasize the top portion of the bench and overdevelop that top portion of the bench, then you can overcome most of the shortfalls that people tend to find. So if locking out a bench or finishing on a bench is the area of a bench in which you have the most difficulty, something like this might be a really, really great movement to throw in as a way to focus on the triceps and get a little bit more development. If you don't happen to have chains, right? So you could use more chain, you could use less chain, depending on how strong you are. You could do decline, you could do incline, you could like just change the range of motion, change things up. So there's a lot of ways that you could play with a movement like that, which is great. But if you don't happen to have chains, you could also use bands. Bands is another thing that you could utilize. Now you could put a band kind of underneath the bench and continue to extend it out so you get that accommodating resistance for the lockout portion. You could have a friend step on it. There's ways that you could play with it, but ultimately having that increase of tension as you lock out that press is super, super awesome for developing the triceps and really bringing in a lot of strength and development for your triceps, which will then also lead to a lot of other strength and development with other movements, such as your bench press or your overhead press or what have you. So I just wanted to introduce this movement and ask you guys, what the fuck is it? What do you call that, right? Like I was calling it a chain press, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. What should we call that? What are you going to have me call that for the remainder of the time that I train with these? Because I will absolutely call it whatever you guys think or whatever the consensus seems to be, or whatever. But I just wanted to introduce it to you, show it to you, so that give you kind of an idea how to go about it, and then throw it into your own training, and then also, like I said, ask for some recommendations. What you guys think? That's it. You guys got any questions, comments, concerns, or you have an idea what I should call this thing? Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate it. I will respond if you guys have some questions or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for the continued support. I appreciate it very much. Happy holidays and all the whatever for however you choose to celebrate. And if you happen to know someone else who might benefit from a video like this, please share it with them. If you haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. Remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, continue to grow. Sometimes it requires thinking outside the box and doing things a little bit different, implementing new things and trying things, or modifying things that you see. But all that growth isn't going to happen unless you get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse we're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find a way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.
Peace out.